Iftar is not a feast. It is called community sharing, community eating together in community. Every day during the entire Ramzan, in the evening, every Muslim, when they break their fast, and so they are very hungry, but you should know, the food, whatever is there in their plate, they should share with the entire community, with their family members, with their friends. Now everyone is sharing, that's why it's okay, they have it. But the real meaning of iftar is sharing, community eating. Om Sahanau Bhunaktu. If there is any community I see is Muslims. They sit together in the evening on the ground, on the carpet, they sit in the floor. They never sit. A typical Muslim means, a typical Hindu means, a typical Hebrew means, a typical Judaist means no dining table in the house. All of us, we sit, all of them supposed to sit. That is a tradition in India. All the family members sit all around in a circle, and the food is kept in the center, and all of them just share. That's called community eating, family eating. And entire community sits together. Iftar means every Muslim during these days and has to offer to the community at least one day, every day. But every day if everyone says, who will eat? That's why now the present tradition is every day one Muslim comes forward and feeds the entire community, and that's called iftar. Iftar means not alone eating, it is always a community eating, number one, which I like about the most today is the last iftar they will have. Second one is, what I like is today, this is throughout the Ramzan they practice. The second, the most important is the zakat. Today is the day of the Ramzan. Ramzan, today is the day, means they give, a typical Muslim means graduation ceremony, it is giving off, offering everything what they have. Not 2.5%. That is the truth. It is not the 2.5%. Whatever they have today in their purse or in their bank, they have to give it back to the community. That's called Sahanavavatu, Sahanavabhunatu, Sahaviryam Karavahai, to help others. They have to give it back to the community. This is the greatest thing about the zakat. Today, every Muslim has to give off everything that really happens. Many of the Muslims, they become today, whatever you say, they give whatever they have. Not, I don't say whatever they have, but many of the good Muslims, they give maximum to the poor, they share. That community building, still I see in that religion, it is supposed to be a part of every religion in the world. And zakat today is the day they pay the zakat. They pay the debit. They know how much they are indebted to the Allah for their existence, and that's why they pay, they try to clear their debit account, and after 30 days of graduation, after 30 days of enormous change in them, out of gratitude, they only realize one thing, they should not own anything. Whatever they have, they should give it back, because whatever they have came from the society, they have to, some vibhaga, they have to give it back to the society. And today, and it is all about the zakat today. You stand in front of any masjid, of course because of the COVID-19, entire world, so they have taken a decision to close the mosques, so because they don't want to become a means of spreading a disease. That is their greatness. So all of them, religious leaders have come together and they decided, much before the government decided, they all decided, so they don't want to celebrate in the mosque. So entire this Ramzan, including the last Eid al-Fitr and including the Eid, today the last supper or today the zakat, so they want to practice staying at home, and so that is their greatness. And the zakat program today they will carry. So you will see today, normally otherwise you will see in front of the masjid, all people stand for the zakat, for them to receive what this community is going to give them. And big lines you will find, irrespective of religion, caste, people normally stand in front of the masjid. So on a Ramzan day, if you stand in front of a mosque means, and your stomach is full, in fact you will get everything that is sufficient for a whole year. That is a legacy saying in Islam. Only for you to be fed whole year in terms of money, in terms of the clothes, in terms of the shelter, in terms of the food. And one day, if you stand in front of the masjid, that is on a Ramzan day, if you stand in front of a masjid, that's all your whole year requirement, 1 year requirements you will get. So no one will struggle, no one will die of the food. That is the legacy of Islam. That is the legacy of the zakat. These are the two things which I love about. So today is the celebration day. So today, because and across the world, so when they see the black moon is over, but they have to clearly see the moon. That's why in different parts, so some communities in Islam, and they celebrated the day before, and some of them they celebrated yesterday, and most of them in India, and in India it is celebrated today. And so to celebrate it doesn't matter, because almost 48 hours for you to see clearly the moon. Naturally, it is only after 24 hours only you can see. Means second day after the black moon day only you can see. Not the first day, not possible to see the so a new moon not possible to see. Only after 48 hours you will be able to see. That's how the tradition of the Ramzan is always celebrated. So with this, I explained to you about unfinished Gayatri, and when I explain any of the Mula Mantra, so the same formula applies. Don't think what is not explained to you means it is not really important for you. What is very important of that mantra, and I am initiating you into the mantra, means that is the greatest thing you should understand. This is the best initiation, and that is the way to be initiated. And once you are initiated, that mantra, and this mantra initiated means you can record it, and that's the highest protection. You can play at home, you can play in your car whenever you go. All these Mula Mantras, whenever you need any mantra, you can use it and it will work. Your job is only to flow with the pipe. So your job is to, no, I don't want to join in the pipe, I don't want to enter into the pipe. Then no one can purify. No one can purify. Unless you enter into the pipe, how you will come out clean? It's a pure pipe. So you have to come in contact with the super. That's how. Don't think it's anyway. It is just a tool for you to use it. I am not here to blackmail you, emotionally blackmail you. Far away from that. So people use these words called emotional black. I am very far away from that. Try to understand a tradition which we have to preserve, which we have to carry this legacy, and all the mantra tradition, every tradition in the spirituality, we should protect it, we should preserve it in its absolute purity, and we should pass on to the next generations. Otherwise, and this branding, etc., and all these parrots will take away the practice. Already practices is gone, I tell you. There is no more original practices are remaining. Whatever the practice you do, as your teacher told, the more manipulation means more you love your teachers. But I am not going to give you a parrot teaching at all. Original traditions, like Krishnamacharya carried, he came with the original traditions, and I am not copying the Krishnamacharya. Yes, all teachers' influence you will find me, and where all I learnt the original traditions, those original traditions only will be given to you. So don't look for any copy and paste mechanisms. Hey, he taught like this, he taught like this. I am trying to tell you, explain you as much as possible why in the tradition it is said like this, how in the tradition it is referred as, how in this tradition is referred as, how in the tradition is referred as. I am giving you from known to unknown only. I am taking you. Always I am explaining you about, this is called, this style is called Iyengar, this style is called Pattabhijay, but it is a small angle of the whole thing you should understand. That's the way we are learning, and that's the way we are going to learn. You are going to learn. The moment you go out this environment, and the world is full of entropy. That entropy envelops you. A teacher, a tradition is a protection, highest level of protection. That's what I learned. I long to spend even when I've been doing a job and I never stayed in a hotel. Wherever ashram is there, I prefer to stay in an ashram, not because it is economic. In fact, I paid that ashram 5-star money. I paid, considering I am staying in a 5-star luxury hotel, and wherever the ashram, whether it is in the Delhi I stayed, where it is in any, as a profession, once I joined in my career, whatever the money I got, as a part of my travel, wherever I have to go, I always stayed in an ashram. And I always paid that ashram. In fact, ashram doesn't demand any money, very meager money. Many people use ashram facility to stay and for their personal reasons, but that is a crime, they never realize. But I used the ashram facility to stay and to learn, to practice and to pay 5-star. I always paid 5-star and accommodation. In any ashram I joined, I tell you, the ashram will be very happy. I am so happy because staying in an ashram with a guru is highest level of protection. Always choose yourself like this. This means you don't have to practice what they practice. But an ashram is a good way of. But remember, you should give 5-star fee. Then only you go. If you are a pauper, Kumar has given excellent idea of saving the money. Oh my God, it is true. And any city, very exorbitant. So any city will have ashram. So I join, I go and sit and stay. My lodging, boarding will be free in the ashram. So with meager money, with penny I can get out. You are a fool. I am telling you. If you are using the ashram like that, I tell you, again, you are the biggest fool. Already we are so much indebted. The reason why one is not allowed in India into a temple is the one who cannot pay. Because already we are born indebted as a human being. And further, if you go to the temple with empty hands, and so that debit can never be fulfilled. That is only the reason why in India someone is not allowed in the temple, because everyone knows if I have to go to the temple, whatever I have to give. But that person doesn't have anything, and then when he comes, and further he will be forever in the life, he will be indebted to the God. That's the reason, and he should not be again pushed into debit account. Out of sympathy, out of compassion, people did this. People think it is only based on debit and credit account basis. There is no other reason. As people say, this caste is not allowed, that caste, no. Now that came much later, I tell you. But that's not the spirit in which it started. And where is the spirit of any religion, you tell me? If you tell me one religion where spirit of the religion, Holy Spirit, realization as a goal, or Allah as a goal, if the methodologies are practiced, then why should we talk about, why should we blame out this spirit? Every spirit is damaged, everything is become a ritualistic. But think it right always, never think wrong. Hey, in Indian temples, we are not allowed or we are not allowed. No, everyone is allowed, remember. And only why someone is not allowed, because they don't want someone to be indebted or someone to contaminate in that area. That's only the reason. That's all. So otherwise, there is never in India practiced in ancient traditions. This is a fact what I am telling you. If someone quotes some misinterpretation, never get so carried away what goes against the church or what goes against the masjid, what goes against the temples. Never do that sin. So with this, so today it is an extension talk on Gayatri, but I must tell you, so there are many aspects of the Gayatri or the mantras which I am going to explain it to you. So we will learn the Mula mantra as a medicine for a problem. Not the means of, I want to educate you about the poison and the structure and the technology. I am only giving you mantra, and when you have a problem to solve it, that's all. So that's why I need to explain it to you, because it's a mantra. Mantra means you need to know. So, what you need to know about why mantras have to be given and how much you need to know about the mantra, what is the purpose of the mantra. So, at the next mantra and its practice, so mainly practice, asanas we have to do, and because practice and breathing and mantra has to go together. So today I have not done, and so asana we practice, pranayama we practice, a mantra, the next mantra will be given to you, but I may not spend so much time on that mantra because it's a Maha Gayatri, the first mantra, and this mantra is not finished. Still I am going to give you breathing techniques with this mantra, new breathing techniques based on this mantra. The way Yajnavalkya taught Gargi, not the way he taught Maitri, we have already learnt or we are learning. But the way he taught Gargi, we will learn. One day we will learn. May not be in this next 1 week, maybe one day we will learn. We practice mantra, breathing, pranayama with the Gayatri. By now, you know how to breathe in with the Gayatri. Now still we are with the Gayatri. We have been practicing. We breathe in. Pranaya Swaha. Inhale. Today the mantra is, when I say apana, we will inhale. And when I say swa, inhale. Ha means exhale rapidly. So today the Anghanyasa will be different. Om apanaya swa. Inhale. Ha. Swa. Ha. Ha is, swa means inhalation. Ha means exhalation. It is like Om you have. So, Swaha, Soham, So means inhalation, Ham means exhalation. Another way of saying it, Swaha, Swaha, Swaha. So, Ha is the mantra of the Vishuddhi, parasympathetic. It controls all other glands, very powerful, especially thyroid. Thyroid is a master gland of the metabolism. That's why Ha, the letter is used, especially, and when you say Ha, and it has to come from the glottis, very powerful vibration for your glottis, for your larynx, as well as for your pharynx, as well as for your thyroid gland. So, entire thyroid gland, it is excellent. That's why, so, hum, so, hum, so, hum, so, hum. So, slowly we say inhalation, and hum is rapid. Shakti Chalana, Gayatri means Shakti, thermodynamics. Everything Gayatri is all about energy. Why Gayatri is worship? Energy. Everything at the end is all about conservation of energy, least quantum state of energy. From high quantum state energy to least journey is to the least quantum state of energy, no energy, no state of energy, conservation of energy. That's why our inhalation, exhalation is with that. So, understand. Now, inhale. Now, exhale. Slow inhalation, slow exhalation. Bhargo महे धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् आप ज्योति रसामृतं ब्रह्म वसुवरा now Gayatri with rapid inhalation, slow inhalation, rapid exhalation. Om Bhu Om Su Om Ma Om Jan Om Tap Om Satyam Savitarvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Na Prachodayat Apajyoti Rasamrita Brahma Vasuvara Om Pranaya Swaha Om Apanaya Swaha Om Samanaya Swaha Om Udhanaya Swaha Om Vyanaya Swaha Om Pranam Brahmeti Vyajana Annam Brahmeti Vyajana Bhajanan Om Vijnanam Brahmedi Bhajanan Om Anandam Brahmeti Vyajanat Om Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Loka Samasta Sukhina Bhavantu Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti Amen. Insha'Allah. Akbar. Hare Hare Om Tat Sat. May Lord protect you. May Lord bless you. May you all be happy. May you all be healthy. Namaste, namaste, namaste. And see you again. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening. Thank you all.